Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sinking City. Alright, we got a couple of comments here. We got one from Volpez. Even before worshipping K or the sea, there was so much occult stuff going on in the city. You gotta realize the city's sitting on top of Katiganar, which is basically like a prison, and in the Cthulhu mythos, cities and things like that, elder gods and old ones, cities and places of power tended to attract a lot of occult activity. It was, people coming there and feeding off the power or whatnot. So yeah, it makes sense that the city would have a lot of shit going on. It's been going on for centuries. Okay, and some guy says, well, that certainly looked familiar. What did you call it? Oh yeah, Bohica. Yeah, that's definitely very much the definition of Bohica. Because one of those fuckers gets you cornered, man, you're done. You might, if you have the Thompson, be able to put out enough damage to kill him before he kills you. But again, that's just might. The Cthulhu equivalent of a Chihuahua leg humper. Yeah, not exactly. The little guys, the Stygian harvesters, are closer to the Chihuahua leg humpers. Those guys are more like being bit by a fucking basset hound or some, They're heavy enough to do some serious damage, but they're not too much of a threat. Your way being kill everybody and let Jeebus figure it out. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, that's the most, well, I know it sounds strange, but it seems to be like the most ethical thing to do. Because you understand that the sorcerer guy is basically someone who takes the ashes of the dead, essentially resurrects them and tortures them, kills them, and then resurrects them again to interrogate them. And Usha is an undead creature. Used to be human, but she's back now. She's undead and drinks blood to live. Well, if you can call it that. And she's basically drinking the blood of innocence, so, can't really let that continue. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, getting rid of both of them, I think that's the best plan. Definitely the most visually interesting one. Alright, well anyway, thanks guys for your comments. And on with the show. I'll be a nice guy and let him know what's about to happen to him.
I need an explanation, Joseph.
No? What did you want to know?
I found the laboratory, Joseph. The one used to raise dead from the ashes and salt.
So then you understand why I need Usha's body. She knows what we both need. The way inside Katiganar.
You revived the dead, then tortured them. That's an abomination.
Do not rush to judgment, Reed. They had their time. Would you truly value one old life over the suffering of millions? They're not even human. Those specters, monstrosities, they are just the vessels of their former knowledge. You can't compare them to the living.
I know you had a deal with Raymond, the man who brought you the mummy. What happened to him?
Nothing he didn't deserve. This newcomer, he was only interested in treasure. It's his fault Usha is after us now.
He's her toy now, possessed and tormented. But it was you who let this happen.
Me? I did not free her, and for Kay's sake, why should I risk everything to save an imbecile? My mission is of far greater importance.
You tormented Usha to get the knowledge you were after. Why?
She refused to tell me what I needed. I was trying to find another way, but until the spell was found, I used more methods.
Like pouring acid on her?
It was stubborn, no longer human. I was forced to try everything. Every time I recreated her, she told me I didn't deserve the knowledge.
Yeah, every time he recreated her. So basically he killed her over and over again and then, respawned her. So yeah, she has every right and reason to hate this guy. And of course, she's not the only one he did this shit to. So yeah, this guy's not exactly someone we want to keep around.
Usha made me a proposal. She's willing to help me get inside Katiganor.
What? Surely not. It must be a trap.
You didn't even ask me what she wanted in return.
I fear I know already. She wants me dead. Dane, she's using you, Reed. She knows I'm the only one who can stop her. I have already prepared the unguent to prevent her resurrection. Please, can't we just finish this as planned?
Sorry, Joseph. I don't want to deal with either of you. But Usha is the one who knows what I need, not you. Nothing personal.
You're dooming us all. I won't let you do this. Ha!
Always pay the insurance. Okay. Loot his house one last time, because we won't be coming back here. We've given him a little extra ventilation, so there's no real point to it anyway. I don't think I want to bother going down into the basement, because...
You did well. She is pleased. Enter her home and she will tell you the secret of the depths.
Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, sorry about that. I had to adjust the certain flea bag. You decided it was time to come up in my lap.
Where will I find you?
Didn't she tell you about the stone fingers in the garden where the dead men live on? She thought you'd understand.
Ah, can't you be more specific? A garden for the dead? Is that a cemetery or crypt?
See? You did have it.
Seems like a lot of running around when we're already talking.
The vessel through which he talks would hear what he does not deserve. She would prefer not to kill him.
Okay then. I'm on my way.
Oh, my head. I can't... Where am I?
Well, you're kind of fucked, pal, but, we might be able to fix that. Actually, wait a minute. How am I doing on that? We're good. We're good on that, but I'm gonna top my health off. Okay, well, I sort of missed my turn a little, but whatever. There's a opening over here. This is just a militia building anyway. Okay, so we gotta go to the graveyard, so that puts us right here. Okay. And now, time to go say hi to Usha. Yeah, that grave digger I helped out, he's gone now, but he's not very fucking good at his job, let me tell you. There's our 5 stone fingers, in case you hadn't figured that one out. And once again, we're diving. Yeah, let me skip. Skip. There we go. Oh, yeah, we might want to get our harpoon gun ready. Oh, look. More fucking steam vents. Yay! There's stuff for you to look at, but it's not worth anything evidence-wise. And of course, there's obviously giant fucking Cthulhu-like creatures down here and sunken ships and whatnot. I'm just gonna bull my way through it, fuck it. But holding down the repair button at the same time, because trying to sit there and nitpick your way through all the fucking vents is just bullshit. I mean, that's not the best way to do it, obviously, but it got me here. I'm fixed up.
Something feels wrong with this statue. There's no trace of seaweed on it.
Okay. What's next? We all know what's next, right? Yeah, alright. Where's that motherfucker at? There you are, you piece of shit. Run for it.
Joseph is dead. I fulfilled my part of the deal. Now it's your turn.
Outsmarked man. Ask and she will answer. Stop the cycle like the cab before you. Like the ancestors.
What lies beneath this city? Tell me about the ruins.
A temple. A prison. A cradle of old Kay. A dark pit speaking with many voices. She never knew. Only a name. Ktikonar.
How do you know this?
She asked the dead. The dead who came before. And they asked their dead like you ask her now. This is the cycle.
Tell me how I can enter the temple.
You must find a sacred seal. The key to the monoliths. You and it know each other. It will obey.
You mean this one?
Yes, yes, fate is kind. Now listen well. You have seen the great stone in the city center? This is the gate to Xibalba.
How do I open the gate in the monolith?
You must search for a hollow, craving to accept the seal.
And that's it?
No, the seal is incomplete. You must gather 3 gay fingers growing on the 3 monoliths, and unite them with the seal.
So I've got to find pieces of 3 monoliths. Can you at least tell me where they are?
She doesn't know. But every cycle, the fire servants gather near these special places. Find them. They will have the answer.
How can I stop the madness that seeps from below? What waits for me down there?
You will find out when it is time. Her marked man descended, and the Katiganar slept. Follow his path. Do as he did.
And did he return?
No.
You say there were others before me. Who were they?
Marked men and women and things that went before. This place is old, but it still stands.
Why do you call me marked?
You bear the touch of old Kay. You see more, feel more, and are even more inside.
I just need to find the fire worshippers, then gather the 3K fingers to complete the seal. I suppose it could be worse.
She wishes you the wisdom to choose what must be chosen. But leave now. She must rest.
Looks like you might need some help finding peace. Allow me to oblige.
Her new life is terrible, but death is worse. As you will now discover, Dane.
You're probably wondering why I shot that innocent guy. Well, see, you have to remember, Usha is a vampire. Well, essentially a vampire. So, basically... I suck on this, bitch. Basically, if you don't kill this guy, you injure her, and she goes ahead and feeds on him and gets herself... oh, yep, there she goes. She's deteriorated. Heals herself back up using his blood. So killing him stops that. And it's not like there's any provision for freeing the poor bastard anyway, so... kind of doing him a favor. Yeah, that makes this fight way fucking harder than it has to be, though. Because when you first play it, it's like... you get her whittled down, and she just pops off with fucking... pops over there and starts nomming on that dude, and it's like, fuck. Okay. Good. This is just ammo. This isn't even crafting supplies. Oh. So we wiped out the evil sorcerer, and we wiped out the evil vampiric Mayan undead thingamajigger. So, you know, a good day, I suppose. Okay, well, we're at the point where basically we have to do our side quests now because, well, almost. This is basically the final case, essentially. Into the Depths. That's going to be the very final one. So, we have to complete that, these, or skip them. And I do want to complete them because, obviously, there's skill points to be had, and might as well finish off the character, right? We'll get our trapping back up so we can actually use traps. But we're now... knowledge points cost 2,000 experience points now. When you first started the game, it cost 1,000, then it goes to 1,500, then 2,000. So obviously those last few knowledge points are going to be pretty expensive. There's my ride. So let's see here. I'm thinking I'll do these three of the Letters of Oakmont, and then just show you like one mission from All That Glitters. Let you get some idea of what that shit's about, because it's, like I said, it's not really all that great. I mean, it's a nice way to farm XP, but the objects you get are, like I've said before, it's jewelry and shit like that, so essentially, it's worthless. Now, I guess you could take it out of town if you manage to escape from Oakmont and sell it and make a good chunk of cash that way. But other than that, it's pretty useless. But once again, it is a nice chunk of XP once you add everything up. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and do the Letters from Oakmont. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Ivan, Ward, and Baker Streets. Okay, Reed Heights, Ivan, Ward, and Baker. Wait a minute. Okay, there's Ivan. Okay, I am hunting for the other stuff. A bitch. There's Ward. Ivan, Ward, and Baker. So literally we're right there. So what did it say? Ivan, Ward, and Baker. I saw a man naked and covered in blood in a room without doors or windows, surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes. He was cutting himself piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Well, hell, at least this one will be, like, really quick to do. Right there. Everything is like fucking downstairs. It's not. Nope. Nope. Fuck you. Okay. That's one AI down. That sounds large. That does not sound happy making. You little bastard. You're supposed to let me shoot your fucking bigger friends first. Like that. Yeah. At least now I can kite him. Come here, idiot. Not liking that much, huh? Yeah, suck it. Good, Acaronian. Play dead. Lay down. You piece of shit. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this. But we're not going downstairs because there's no provisions for going downstairs. Okay, gotta find the letter. That's it. Oh, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are calling. I think you will recall that I have expressed concern about the drains in my bathroom numerous times over the last month. Obviously, rattles, clunks, and gurgles are of no concern to you, as you are yet to make a single visit despite your assurances. But what about the voices, Mr. Bigley? Will they be enough to let you... Will they be enough to get your wrench in hand? Well, it's too late. No amount of tinkering or nut tightening can take back the offer they made. How can I refuse? They say all I have to do is come down and join them. They've shown me a way. I don't like or understand it, but they say they've done it before many times. I just need a sharp knife. I will join them piece by piece. And when I'm all gone up here, I will be whole again down there. Whole and glorious. I am nervous, but they have assured me. That said, you assured me too. No, I have no choice. They have offered immortality, ecstasy, and secrets unbound. But best of all, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are silent down there. I have been assured. Yeah. So essentially what that means is homeboy cut himself up and fucking more or less dumped himself down the sink and flushed himself down the toilet. Yeah, grim shit right there. See what's on the top floor. Stuff to loot a little bit. But that's got us all of the evidence, so this place is done. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head. It took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. So, let's see. Walking down Murdoch in Western Advent near Oak. There's Murdoch. So that puts us right there by City Hall. It's quite alright. We'll top off my health. If I knock these three out and one of the all that glitters quests out fast enough, I might just go ahead and get a jump on the next main quest. I think I should probably have enough time to do all that. Okay, so that puts us here, so our destination is over here. Hey, Itchy, I'm standing on you. Nope, it's down this way. Okay. Okay, she said, near Oak Street.
Lend your support to Milton Pierce, the mayor Oakmont deserves. Knock it off.
You know, he turned Milton Pierce into a meat wind chime, right? He got a little stretch there. Okay, there we are. There's stuff downstairs. And of course the monster's spawning up there, so me just running out of this place just became an impossibility. Oh, you bitch. Alright, where are you hiding at? Nope, not you. Of course, he's gonna be upstairs where I have to go. Why wouldn't he be? Okay, so is he like all the way upstairs?
Budge.
Oh, good. So that means there's like no way for me to get to that fucking thing without climbing up. And I bet that's where I gotta go for my, I don't really see a way to climb up. I'm willing to bet he can't drop down on me. Of course, if I'm wrong, that's gonna be hilarious for everyone watching, not so much for me. Hold still, you fucker. There's only a limited amount of vertical travel I have with this rifle, so it works with any gun, really. There we go. Suck it. No, it does not look like I can actually go up there. There's somebody up there.
The door won't budge.
Okay, so we're full up on ammo. Wait, can I go up any further? No. Okay, so how in the fuck do you get up there? Because I don't see anything climbable here. Well, there's the letter. My dear Clara, it has been years since we last saw each other, and I still can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. I wish I had something to show, but pictures of this place would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I fear I might be losing my sanity. You remember Dumont, my neighbor that works at the docks? I mentioned him in previous letters. He was always a good friend, but I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night, chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain this condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window, and I don't know if they are really there or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow, the mad words of my friends start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope to survive all this. Your beloved brother, Victor. I saw somebody up there. What the hell? Can I get a beat on it? Well, hey, shit, he just opened his fucking door. Fuck you, pal. Let's see if he left the door unlocked. Yes, he did. Alright, cool. We're gonna loot his fucking house real quick, if there's anything to loot. Oh, this broke-ass motherfucker made me waste ammo on him. Well, whatever, that was weird. It was really weird that the monster just kind of stood there and didn't do shit with him. Maybe it figured he was on the same team, I don't know. Alright, one more of these. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Ibon Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him, a fetus on thin, pointy legs with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. Okay, so he... Western Reed Heights, Ibon, and heading towards Oak. Okay, this makes this even less fucking, I remember this one as being kind of a pain in the ass to find, too. Let's see, there's Ibon. I passed Ibon Street. Okay. On Washington Street, I passed Ibon and was heading towards Oak. Okay. My bad. So that puts it right there. Alright, I can just pop over there and just get into there. Ah, shit. Okay, well, wait a minute, nope. Okay, turn around, go back. Fucking hell. It's so easy to get turned around in this. I mean, seriously. Okay, go hang a right and then a left. Get your claws out of my leg, cat. We've talked about this before. Oh, here we go. Bloody handprints. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting into some slightly freaky deaky shit. And of course the hospital layout. Because this was another one of the hospitals here in town. So what do? Do we say fuck this place and run away? Or do we follow the freaky deaky bloody handprints upstairs? The bloody small handprints. Running right up the fucking wall. Should be able to climb it. There we go. I saw the collectible stuff there, but it can wait. And we have a corpse with the letter. My dearest comfort, if my scrawl is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her birth tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would have certainly shared her fate. The wriggling abomination that erupted from the waif's belly leapt from her body and attached itself to the nurse's throat with a wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it, the taut umbilical cord tore out the placenta in an eruption of bright blood that soaked my gown. Stunned, I looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit off her tongue between clenched, grinding teeth. Falling backward in horror, I crawled behind a medical cabinet in the operating theater. I could now hear the sloshing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this account on my surgical mask with the sturdy pen you gifted me last year near the Oakmont Commons. May it now serve faithfully as my only weapon against a deformed babe. Sincerely thanks, Sebastian. Well, from appearances, it doesn't look like your weapon did you much good there, pal. Kinda looks like you got face raped by it, so, you know. Might have wanted to try something else. A little late now, though. Yeah, I don't care about that other stuff over there. I'm just going to get out of here. And we're going to do one from All That Glitters so you can see what the fuck that's about. Got another mark. Be sure to pack gumboots for it. Northern Salvation Harbor, Abolition Street, between C. Smith and Powder House. Okay, Salvation Harbor, Abolition. C. Smith and Powder House. So that puts us there. I guess that's probably our closest point. Alright, well, we'll use it anyway. Yeah, that's our closest point there, too.
Come, find something you like. Extra, all the news that's All on fit for sale print. today only.
Okay, Salvation Harbor it is then. Actually, no, that point's... This one might be less of a pain in the ass to get to, though. Okay, so first right, then a left. That's assuming I can see a fucking right. That's what maps are for, I guess. Jesus Christ, this is looking a lot like fucking Tulare County. Turn. Thank you. No, I have not made more rifle rounds. Gotta have those. There's some guy's leg humping chihuahuas. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. You moron. Feel clever now, Lewis. Leaving that poor bastard chained up in the basement, it got flooded. Good luck getting Mr. Carpenter's money from him now. I'm out. Not gonna sit here and wait for the Grim Reaper. Carpenter will feed you to the eels for a blunder like this. I think that's everything. I believe the object in question is upstairs, though. Oh, yes, and one of the major things in doing this is you have to, if you look at the edges of the screen, every time you come near something where you have to use your supernatural whatchamacallit powers, you'll see that it kind of, you get this oval wave kind of looking effect. And that's it. That's what you do to get each of these little quests done. You find the hidden object, and in many places you have to go through hidden walls. You have to keep using your vision to punch through the various illusions and find your way up to the object and then acquire it. And of course, under lore, there we go, Deep One's gold. A flawless garnet the size of an egg, unmarred by engravings. Yeah, so basically we've got stuff like that. And it's not worth anything here in Oakmont. Alright, but that's basically that. The functional brain cylinders is essentially the same thing. Some of the objects are not actually hidden. You just have to explore the area you're in. Like, one of those places is a wrecking yard. Another one would be like an open-air market. I know I've told you about those before, but still. Well, let's get a little bit more of the main quest kicked along, and then we're going to call it. It's incomplete, our seal is. Now that I have everything I need, the seal, the knowledge of how to enter Katiganar, I fear that there may be no coming back from what comes next, so it's time to put all my affairs in order. When I'm ready, I'll return to my room in the Devil's Reef Hotel to rest and prepare for Katiganar. Well, the Devil's Reef it is then. It seems like there should be a point somewhere here, but whatever, I guess. I mean, it would be nice if you could take these objects and trade them with people like Throgmorton or one of the Carpenters. That would actually make that quest a little bit more worthwhile. Okay, so next right, or next left. Yeah, I keep checking up on my position because it's foggy. I'm not entirely too sure where I am. Alright, done. But where we are is over by the fish market. Okay. We're gonna go to the Devil's Reef. It's sort of not exactly right as far as this being the point of no return. The point of no return is actually going, once you find all the cave fingers, because you have to wander town to go get those. The point of no return is actually going back to the central monolith and entering it at the bottom. So, you know, we're not exactly at the point of no return yet. But it is telling you that you are nearing it. So actually, we are coming fairly close to the end of this. We're getting there.
Kind of stuff that dreams are made of. Get beyond the misery.
I wonder if that Marsh guy is the same guy that was running the inn in Dark Corners of the Earth. You know,
I'm watching you, newcomer.
I have to actually look into that. I'm kind of curious about that now. Another scientist dead. Oakmont has lost another great mind. Prominent local scientist and archaeologist Joseph Hill was found dead in his study in Reed Heights overnight. Who would dare to take the life of this renowned researcher, and more importantly, why? While those questions remain unanswered, it seems like Oakmont University's finest are haunted by some kind of unenviable doom. Joseph Hill was not the first to leave us, grieving his absence, nor, it seems, will he be the last. And yet he is not entirely gone. He will live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him, and his science is sure to inspire a new generation of ambitious students. Yeah, that's not a happy-making thought, is it? Yeah, we've already seen this.
Never again, they say.
Okay, so... to rest.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Okay, this... something I should have triggered. Well, here's the one guy, Raymond's room. Oh, here we go. The prophecy with my notes. Since Dark Aunt... oh, shit, sorry, cat. She jumped up in my lap and I wound up bitch slapping her because I was trying to move around. I wish you'd pick a spot and stay in it, Furball, because you just kind of delay things, make things harder, you know, when you do that shit. Anyway, since dark aeons before the age of man, Katiganar lies beneath the ground. In that eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave. But there are those who would free the daughter, if the dreamer's seed would only pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn to Katiganar, driven by hideous visions. The seal of Katiganar will open the way. Many will try and perish. When the stars are right and the dreamer stirs in the house, one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her swollen womb the dreamer shall spawn once more. Is this my fate? Will the one who succeeds die? Putting everything together. The source of the spreading madness is the Dreamer's hidden daughter, locked in Katiganar, an eldritch prison beneath Oakmont. Only the seed can enter Katiganar and may open it or close it for one more cycle. The entrance to Katiganar is the monolith in Central Advent. To open it, I must complete the seal by finding 3 stone cave fingers growing on 3 monoliths around the city. The first is on the central monolith. To find the other 2, I'll need to seek out the fire worshippers. Okay, Mind Palace time. Katiganar holds the daughter. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go to the thing in Central Advent. I think we're gonna go ahead and travel there, and then we're just gonna call that an episode, because we're starting to run out of time here. Yeah, that's gonna be the Church of the Fire People, basically. Yeah, they've got a fire pit going. This looks a little unusual. Everything's burning. What could be going on?
I can smell the gasoline even from here. Why would anyone need so much?
Well, we're going to find that out tomorrow. So with that, guys, I will see you then.